Jose Quintana making his Brewers debut. It is about time that Jose Quintana become a Brewer.
Got him. Perfect pitch on the outside corner. The restrictions are off for Quintana tonight.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 5 scoreless here in the desert.
Another quick inning. 6 scoreless innings for the Brewers southpaw.
Every pitch that comes out of his hand could be an out.
Jose Quintana, welcome to the Milwaukee Brewers. A debut to remember in Arizona.
Jose Quintana, 36 years old, 14 years in the big leagues, and on Friday night, he became the 24th pitcher and 5th active pitcher to earn a win against all 30 big league teams. Wow. And Jose joins us now on the National Pregame Show. Jose, congratulations on that very unique honor. What did you make of it, the fact that you have beaten all 30 teams in this sport?
Oh, my God, it was amazing. You know, it was a great time, and I really enjoyed the start in Arizona. You know, as my debut for this year, I can be better, you know, get the opportunity to be at least one time each team. You know, I feel like it feels amazing, you know. It's hard to explain. I don't have words to explain that, but that's so cool. That's been a long way, and, you know, I want to keep doing my thing, and, you know, it's, you know, this kind of moments that makes a lot for me.
Hey, Jose, it's Dan. Were you surprised it took you as long as it did, almost the middle of March, to sign with the team?
Yeah, it was a little weird. You know, this offseason was hard. You know, sometimes I get hard times, you know, and because I heard from a couple teams, but just they spread most interest in me, then they get offers. So that was the hard part. And, you know, as soon as you feel close to spring training, you don't get nothing yet. It's like, when you started thinking what is happening around. But, you know, it's what it is. It's part of the business, and, you know, happy to be here. And at the end of the day, I picked the best option for me, and I'm so happy to be here with the Brewers.
One more real quick. Did you enjoy your time with the Mets?
Oh, really? Yeah. 100%. Was a great time. Last year was kind of crazy year, the way how we started the season and how we make the position at the end. It was a big race and crazy moments, and, you know, it was 2 years, and I spent an amazing time over there. So they take care of me good, and they take care of my family in the best way. So that's a great first-class organization.
Hey, Jose, it's Harold here. You know, one of the great things about you is being able to put the ball where you want it. So take me back to the days of when you were growing up in the country of Colombia, and you were throwing balls in the backyard, or did you have a target up? How did you perfect being able to pinpoint your control so well?
Well, I mean, it was, you know, early in my career. I think I'm really privileged to get really good pitching coaches around me. I remember my pitching coach in Colombia, and you know, they give me really good advisors at beginning, you know, to control the zone, how important it is to get a good delivery and throw the ball wherever you want. And, you know, I start to progressing every year, and it can be a MLB player. But I think the good kid was playing Winter League at that time, and in Colombia gave me the opportunity to develop and be a better pitcher every year. So I think that's make a difference.
Well, in Colombia, you are a legend. They love you there. You're the most accomplished pitcher to ever come out of that country. Today, we're all celebrating Aaron Judge being named captain of Team USA for the upcoming World Baseball Classic. That's an event you have competed in incredibly well before. Are you all in to perform again and pitch for Team Colombia in the upcoming WBC?
100%. Yeah, would be a great opportunity for me to represent my country. Will be my second WBC, and you know, probably my last one. So who knows? Hopefully, all my teammates will be healthy, and we got a really good team. But WBC was an amazing experience when I played in 2017, and, you know, when you play for your country and stuff, that means a lot.
All right, if you face Team Colombia, watch out, because Jose Quintana's on the mound. It's not going to be an easy day. Jose, thank you so much for the big news there. You'll be with Team Colombia, and we appreciate your time. And I love a good theme. And when I get to do a show with two hitters, I want to talk hitting in what I think is a new way of looking at the game. I believe there are certain players, young players trying to establish themselves, that have been given the green light to go against the grain of Moneyball that is planted in so many players in Major League Baseball. Walk, 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 get your on base up, get your on base up. But by the way, Brian Kenny watching in the Montclair Manor right now with his cowboy boots and his smoker jacket, you might want to change the channel. You could watch Bravo or something like that right now. I think there are certain guys that have been given the green light to not walk. We want to see what you can do. Jackson Chourio has not walked. Jacob Wilson with the Athletics has not walked. He's hitting .344. Kerry Carpenter has walked one time. Now he's facing lefties. He started today against a lefty. Logan O'Hoppe, is he the next Buster Posey? The Angels think so. He's walked once.
Buster
They're
Posey,
overly aggressive players.
I would slow down on the Buster Posey because Buster Posey got his walks. He took his walks.
But Buster Posey established himself quickly, Rookie of the Year. Logan O'Hoppe, injuries got in his way as he was establishing himself. I don't think broad stroking, all players have to have the same approach. I think it's gone out the window. I think there are certain players that they're saying, hey, Jacob Wilson, swing the bat. Don't worry about walking.
Jan, did you want to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay. I don't think any player coming up in the big leagues is ever told, I want you to walk, walk, walk. That doesn't exist.
See pitches, though.
But not necessarily. They need to be disciplined. What you want to manifest into a young guy is we want you to be able to recognize your pitch and attack that pitch. Now, sometimes that pitch is the first pitch in the at-bat. Sometimes it's the fourth pitch. The most important pitches in an at-bat are the ones you can spit on that the pitcher wants you to swing at because he knows you can't make hard contact on them. So if your take is that guys like Jackson Chourio and these guys are just as valuable even if they have 0 walks, it's going to be impossible unless they hit .350. Because if you're telling me that they're in there just to slug and walks don't matter and their on-base percentage, I think he's one of the few guys, Jackson Chourio, has a higher batting average than on-base percentage.
Yes.
Yeah, so him at 280.
292.
Yeah, but 280-something on base, right?
Okay.
What does he bring to me when that part of the season comes? Because it happens to every single hitter where he's going to have that stretch where he struggles. And he's not going to be able to pop the ball out of the park and slug at a 600 clip. When that guy comes back to reality, and he's a very good player, but he brings you no value to the walk, you better get as many hits as the other guy who has the same power as you with his combination of hits and walks. If not, you devalue yourself by not being able to get on base when the pitcher is making mistakes.
So when Tim Anderson wasn't walking, yet he was winning batting titles, did you guys have a problem with that?
Yes, to an extent, because I felt like pitchers were going to make an adjustment. Was that hitter going to make an adjustment? See, that's where I see this going a different route now into a lot of these guys are young hitters, where I think when you're a young hitter and you're facing these guys, the first one I see might be the best one, rather than work the at-bat and see what's happening. The approach could be a little bit different as they get older. But I think, and I'm with Mikey right here, if you just want to think that take my 3 swings in an at-bat is the right way to go about an at-bat, I think eventually the engine's going to break. And it's going to be a problem where how do you fix yourself? Because a lot of these guys are young hitters, but they also have talent, they also have speed. The walk works just as much because you might get a good pitch, per se, in the fourth at-bat of the fourth pitch of the at-bat, not necessarily the first 2. So I think for me, this doesn't make any sense.
Would you guys agree that stuff has improved across the board?
Yeah, but the hitters have
Pitchers'
improved.
stuff on average.
Yes.
More
Yes.
velo and more spin than ever before.
Yes. So to Yonder's point, it's really hard for a young hitter or a veteran hitter to get 3 A swings on 3 hittable pitches per at-bat because the pitchers are so good.
I don't know if we have this graphic, but we built some of Paul Skeens. Okay? His first 2 pitches of any at-bat when he's facing a hitter, the first 2 pitches, it's a batting average of over 300 and a slugging of 435. If you're still facing Paul Skeens from the 3rd pitch on, good luck. You're hitting 121, 152. I know Paul Skeens has elite stuff. I get it. But you have a bullpenning era where so many guys are coming in with crazy velo, crazy spin. These young hitters are trying to solidify themselves. I'm a big leaguer. The best pitch they may see is in the first 2 pitches of that bat.
And I have no problem with those young hitters swinging at the first pitch. However, the numbers tell you that not every at-bat, the first 2 pitches are the best pitches. So let's take Tim Anderson, for example. The first year where he didn't hit 300, he was basically out of the game, became a utility guy. He brought no value if he wasn't hitting 300 because he doesn't get on base in any other format. So, yeah, Logan O'Hoppe is great because
swinger. They're eventually going to have to make an adjustment.
Sure.
If they know
now, there's some guys obviously that swing. Not everyone's going to be Juan Soto, where even when he's struggling, his OPS is 850 because he's so
but
good.
There's actually guys that don't swing as much and take their shots and are actually well-rounded hitters that have really good approaches and still slug and still see pitches. That's the beauty of it. There is still that. Look, these are the best hitters. These are all-stars. The other group that we just showed, we'll see what happens.
They're making a name for themselves.
Well, we'll see. I just don't think it might happen. It's hard to do.
It's a great conversation. I'm glad I brought it up. When I get eye rolls from both analysts, like immediately, I know it's going to be good TV.